Hey, what's up, everybody? The name's Shadey. First off, I would like to apologize. I played this game not once, but twice now, and both times I had an issue with recording. The first time, I didn't even press the recording button to record this game, and the second time, I recorded my audio track for the game and the audio track for my mic on different levels, so I didn't even get my reactions to certain things that happen in this game on it. But this is pretty far into the game. I'm not sure how long the game is, but this is roughly, I want to say, like 30 minutes into the game, more or less. I'm not sure, but some things start playing out. So just quick recap. What you're about to see, it's just me watching it and reacting to it again, but this time with a much more controlled outlook, so to speak. So I'm starting it right now, and let me just give some premise. It's when I bought this game is free. I didn't buy it. When I got this game, I didn't realize that this was a horror game. To me, this game was just a simple, puzzle platform, kind of like Portal, but instead of using portals, you use magnetic polarity, which I thought was amazing because there's so much you could do with that. So, I just got the game, and here I am at the menu. So I'm gonna time this when it starts, because I'm now getting into it, and I think I was actually re-explaining what I'm explaining now, so it's going to be a second before I actually get to the point where we start. But anyways, I didn't realize that this was a horror game, or had horror elements, or any kind of scary things. I thought it was a regular platformer puzzle, blah blah blah. I love puzzles. Puzzles is like my bread and butter, right? So, long story short, this game, if you want to try it out, it's free. So I would highly suggest you get it. But basically, you're one of these people called Magrunners. You're going through an obstacle course because it's some kind of test for some facility and yada yada. Things start going to the cultists. Dudes involved, and all this other stuff starts happening. Someone dies in front of you. And now, you're trying to figure out what's going on and or most likely get out of there. So I wasn't ready for that because I don't really do horror games. So I tried and I said I was going to play up until the first monster appears and then stop. Alright, now it's loading. And right at the start of the thing, I paused it again because I got scared. Because it made that loud jumping sound, and I thought I'm getting attacked already. Because I left off at the part where the monster jumps out at you. And I got freaked out, but it turned out it just spawned me on this chest, on this box. And these boxes and platforms and wall symbols, you can choose a positive or negative polarity to, push things around, and I'm going to demonstrate it with this box. And when you grab the box like this, it takes away whatever polarity you gave it. So also, to help you out, when you press Y, you get to see the path and fields of polarity that they have. So that's red, and if I make this box red or green, which is what I did, it pushes it out of the field. When I make it red and I try to nudge it in, fail miserably multiple times. So I just pick it up, put it down, and do red, and it sucks it in just like that. So here's the thing, that it's a great concept. I love it. It's brilliant, because now there's multiple things that's going to be acting on certain objects, and you have to be careful which is where, so that you don't interrupt certain things that you try to set up in terms of platforming and puzzle solving, which is great. It's amazing. I love it. I don't like the monsters. I don't like the horror aspect. I literally felt like this is like Dead Space to me now, because the whole scenery pretty much. But anyways, enough about that. I hate this. I hated this. So I love it and I hate it. I love the puzzle, I hate the whole. So I decided to play a little bit more of it, try and show it off because I want other people to see this game and decide to get it, to try it out and, you know, bring more attention to it. So first time I ran through this is close to where I stopped. Because first time I ran through this, it's like, I swear, monsters are going to jump out from behind me or in front of me. Either of those things happening, that's it. That's done. End of the session. And I'm just running along. I don't care. I'm not looking around. I'm not stopping and waiting and listening. No. What's going to happen is going to happen, and I'm going to react.
There's something down here.
Luckily, it's a cutscene. But, like I said,
where are you?
That's a monster. It's coming up behind me. This guy looks like he's pretty quick, but it jumps out, and I pause it right there, and I ended the sequence. That was where the first episode ended, right then and there. It was done. I was like, thank you for watching. Hope you all enjoy. Try out this game for yourself, and that's it. And everything happened, so I was alright. Second time I'll go through it again. And I decided I'd give it 10 minutes. Just 10 minutes of recording.
Dax.
And we'll see how I can upload that.
Okay, I think. Those monsters.
So this at first when I saw this, I thought maybe the thing I got on my arm deployed some kind of safety net for me and like sealed me in a cocoon. I made all these the same things, so that would have crushed me if it wasn't for how it was set up. So luckily, I did the opposite, and lo and behold, I'm able to get myself out of this. Puzzles in this is great. You're about to see one of the more harder puzzles that I had to work around. Well, all in all, it's all about understanding the environment and how things work. Oh, I'm not sure if I mentioned this. I probably didn't.
I have to tell you something. It's very important.
With the polarity
it's
of
about
this,
your parents.
Not now, Gamaji.
I'm not sure
get out of here.
in terms of real magnetism how it works. I'm pretty sure it's probably similar, but like, you know, pretty sure it's supposed to be like opposites attract, and when it's the same, it pushes apart. But you know, whatever. For this, it doesn't matter. Let's say for this one, it's the same as the track, and but anyways, when you have two objects of the same polarity stacked upon each other, and then you put another object on top of those and do the opposite polarity, it will fling it with much more force. Here I was trying to see if there was because I was like, I haven't died yet, and I solved every puzzle so far and I haven't died, and I was trying to show that I haven't died yet, but to my knowledge there's no way to show it yet, so just gonna have to take my word for it. So I thought with two of those it would be enough. However, not the case. I need a third one. I didn't see a third one until I saw it right there. So, okay, cool. I just got to get around. Use this platform, push it to me, and pull it over there. It seems pretty straightforward, but there's no way for me to get around there. I'm like, okay. So what do I do? This uses mirrors, as I'm going to figure out any second. I didn't really pay attention to the symbol on the wall, but I figured it out like that. When I looked and saw the reflection, I was like, oh, I got you. Just gotta line up this shot and bam. So I'm not sure what the proper way to solve this puzzle. I'm about to do it in a very sloppy manner. I probably could have... I figured that, you know, from looking at the fields, I could do this and it would pull it off the wall, right? Because technically the fields cross. And I thought that would work, but I didn't hear anything. It didn't make any noise. So, okay, fine. I'll just use one of these boxes as well. Also, these boxes, they snap into place. So you know where you're supposed to put them. Or where you can put them. Not guaranteed it's supposed to be. communication from. Alright, so okay. So what I was thinking is I can push the I was gonna push it and then make the box jump up to pull it. You know, simple. But then I realized that I might need both of these right away because I'm not sure if it's gonna be high enough. And I figured that now the top one's kind of out of the range, but it's not fully. And I was gonna try it just to see. But then I realized, oh yeah, also it keeps its momentum. So I can like cancel it out and it will keep using its momentum. But then I remembered, oh, that's right there. So this thing gets out of my way. Thank you. I put it down and I can make it jump and pull itself to each other. That's my goal. So I have to make the bottom one red, top one green. So jump up and it'll pull each other. And that's what I have to do. And this is where I mentioned earlier, I forgot this happened. Since that one had the green polarity already, it pulled the box to it. So now I gotta go get it. Create a little bit of a hassle. And yeah, stuff like this can happen. So now I got it, put it on top, hop on, push myself away, turn it off, hit it right. And that pushed the other box away. So you gotta, this is, I love it because so many things can interact with one another. So I turn everything else off. I think about it for a second. I made a mistake. Don't mind this. Realize I'm right, and voila. There we go. Now those two are attracting to it. So instead of me trying to move the box, which will instantly make it fall, what I do instead is I make the platform green to pull both of them there. Then I can grab the box and slide it along the wall to safety. Because there's no other way for me to get around this wall. Do that. I put it up there because I wasn't sure if I would need it or not. And it turned out I did. Because I thought about it in my head. See, I do a lot of planning in my head when it comes to things like this. So now hop on here and bring me and this thing over. Just drag it along. And voila. Too easy. Hop in there. We get to go along. And that's pretty much it for the puzzle. And now everything else is pretty straightforward. I put these boxes, you have to push them in here. Like that. I don't know how the other one fell off and returned to a spawn point. But whatever. All three of these, I now have the inertia needed to crush the wall. Voila. Now I just gotta get up there. So have all those push me over as far as it goes. And to make sure that this doesn't mess up, I'll turn off. See, I looked down here, I was like, maybe there's a secret down here. Because it looks kind of, you know, I don't really need to go back here. So I go and check, see that's nothing. And also didn't want to risk getting jump scared again. I make sure to turn this on so it doesn't mess with me. And that was a little finicky. It wasn't supposed to look that messy, but hey, it works. So I was gonna be like, all right, you know what? When I see this, freaking out already because
smells like those creatures again.
He mentions that, and I know the creatures deal with the water, and we went down lower than before, and here's water. So I know if I fall in there, I'm dead. But I also don't want them jumping up and swatting at me. So, my mind, I'm about to end this right here. Let's try to push on just a little bit longer and see what happens. Alright. These noises do not help. I paused it, I was ready to end it, and I was like, nah, I could probably just push a little bit more. It was just a little bit of noise, right? That's it. Just keep going a little bit more, and it'll be fine. Yep, that was it. That's what killed it, right there. That noise, that something spotted you noise. I was like, all right, I'm done. Well, hope you all enjoyed. This is this. I did my outro. Ray Shadey, blah blah. Peace out. All right, that was it. I was done at that point because I saw the steam coming from the top, and I assumed there's something like alien isolation, and I didn't want to deal with it. And that noise was too much for me, so I was done. All right, I said I'm done like 3-4 times. I was done. But as I said, I hope you all see this game and try it out for yourself because it's free. It's a free to play game, a free to download game. Give it a shot. Okay, it looks like it's been put a lot of effort into it, and a lot of love and care seems to have gone into it. It may not look like AAA graphics or whatever, but the gameplay and the puzzles, it seems like it's fun. All right, to me. That may be just me, but whatever. If you enjoy it, you'll enjoy it. And that's pretty much it. I hope you all give it a shot. Rage out.